Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. I was just in here repairing my stuff at the Ender, and then I turned around. What is going on? I think this is water? Someone, I'm assuming this was Cub. Cub has been working on the end. Has essentially surrounded the entire end platform with water? What a mad lad. So last episode, we made this moss machine right here, our moss farm that produces a ton of moss and a ton of bone meal, and I've made a couple of tweaks to it between episodes. The first thing is, rather than just depositing bone meal, I decided to set up Autocrafting to make bone blocks instead. And this is a very, very simple little circuit. You basically feed everything into an Autocrafter here, and then it's just a comparator going into a block, redstone dust. You know what? It's probably easier to actually show it over here instead, because it's the same circuit. So here's your Autocrafter. You have a block next to it, comparator coming out of the Autocrafter into another block, redstone dust, and then this repeater going into this block. That basically is one part of the circuit, but then you put another Autocrafter here and a comparator coming out of that one. So the way this works is pretty straightforward. You set this Autocrafter to however many slots you want to have filled before this one will craft. And this will work for all the various storage blocks. So as long as you're only trying to autocraft things that only involve one type of item, like bamboo or iron blocks or bone blocks, anything along those lines, this will work fine. It would also work for any of the ones that just require 4 of the same item. You would simply do this instead. Although I think I just autocrafted some, maybe not. Maybe we're fine. But that's basically how it works. If you want this to autocraft full blocks, you set this comparator, or this this Autocrafter to be only full blocks, and then this will craft whenever this thing fills up. It's pretty easy. I don't remember where I found that, but it works well. So yeah, we added bone block autocrafting to over here. So now we're crafting bone blocks instead of depositing copious amounts of bone meal. And then the other thing I added was that when this farm is in moss mode, which it is at the moment, anything that doesn't get picked up by these hoppers will be sent over here, and I added a water stream that will take those extra drops, send them this way, over here, and up and into the system for composting and turning into bone meal. So theoretically, this thing should now run forever in moss mode as well, because anything that doesn't get picked up, and frankly, these hoppers are not fast enough to pick up everything. Plus, there's certain things that they just don't pick up, like seeds, for example. I'm not bothering to store seeds here. Anything that doesn't get picked up by these big rows of hoppers can swing over here and be turned into bone meal to then replenish the dispensers. So yeah, a couple minor tweaks, but just makes the farm better overall. And I mean, this farm it's pretty good. It does what I need it to do. And I'm very, very happy with it. Well, I'm over here. That reminds me, I had some people asking how the autocrafting works for the bamboo. And it actually is basically the same. We have that same circuit here with this Autocrafter set to full. So it will autocraft bamboo blocks. But then the only difference, I did not, you go in here. The only difference is that there is a hopper right here. This is the Autocrafter. This hopper pulls into this chest. And when this lever is flipped, it locks this hopper. Now these chests are full, so this hopper can't actually fill up at the moment. But when this lever is flipped, this hopper is then receiving a signal directly from the lever. This block right here is powering it, which means this hopper is locked. If it is unlocked, it will try to fill up these chests with bamboo, but then since this hopper is now full, it will keep auto-crafting and doing its thing. It's this exact same circuit. The only difference is there's a hopper directly underneath the Autocrafter and a lever to lock or unlock that hopper as needed. You made a beacon. What you up to?
I did. My first one.
You have a bunch of digging you're going to be doing?
No. Well, yes, but no. Right here. This is my digging.
Oh, stone generator?
It's cobblestone, but I'm going to mine it with efficiency 5 with fortune and not silk thatch.
Aha.
So then I can turn cobblestone using quartz from my bartering farm into diorite and andesite.
Gotcha.
And then I can build this.
I see. Okay. That makes sense. So is this... Hold on. I need to... Oh, I see. I see what you're doing here. Gotcha.
It's Skyblock Classic, Wells.
Hello, Riley.
Riley agrees.
He does. He's very knowledgeable about Skyblock. He's played a lot of Skyblock in his day. Yeah, it should work. I mean, why not? Sometimes simple is the best. You know, like we make these overly complicated farms and things, and half the time you could get by with something that's way smaller and more simple.
Oh, I agree. I love a small farm. You see these? We got 3 bees and we got 1 sheep and we got a 1 iron farm over there.
Yep. Whatever works. And I have a small moss farm that I just made recently.
Oh, heck yeah.
You want to know a secret?
Sure.
It's not small.
Oh.
It's actually
everybody has
quite
giant
large.
moss farms on this server. What is going on?
Yeah.
It's going around.
It's fairly large. You know, and the funny thing is completely unrelated to the other people all doing moss things, right? Like,
you should join in.
I don't know. Like, I had never built a moss farm before.
Uh-huh.
And I had never really designed, like, a semi-complicated redstone thing myself, right? Like, I've always been a go on YouTube and find a tutorial kind of person, right?
Right.
Look for SciCraft, find a SciCraft guy, copy their design. You know, it's worked great for me for years. But I wanted to do something a little different, so I decided to build this moss farm from scratch. And I designed it on stream not last week. I guess it was before I left for the holidays. And then I come back and people are like, "Are you joining the Moss War, Wells? Are you getting involved in the Moss War? Hey, have you heard about the Moss War?" I'm like, "What is this What are you even talking about?"
I was just at Beat Up Shop and it did look suspicious.
Oh, yeah?
Some moss anyway, though.
Yeah, apparently he's giving it away free, is what I've been told.
Yeah, and Scar told me yesterday he's going to pay people to take his moss. So maybe if you just do a completely normal shop,
yeah, just a normal shop.
Just use yours.
There you go. 1 stack of moss. That's way too expensive. Moss is not that hard to get. Probably be like, what would be a fair price for moss?
I sold it for a stack of diamond last season, but last season permits made everything expensive.
I think realistically, like maybe 3 stacks per diamond or something like that. Like that seems reasonable.
That sounds right.
I don't know. I'll when I build Welsknight, I'll sell moss then, because then it's convenient, you know, because you can go to one place and you can get all the things you need. Were you here when I built Welsknight last time? I don't know if you had joined Hermitcraft yet.
What season was it?
I think it was season 7.
Definitely not, but you are the second hermit to think that I was here in season 7, so that's good at least.
Honestly, after a while, it all just blends together.
I know.
Like,
once you add people like Skiz and Joel, they've been here forever.
Yeah. Like,
it doesn't even.
Like, I remember my first season. I remember season 4 fairly well. Like, I don't remember all the things that happened and like every build and everything, but I remember Mesa joined first season, very excited, etc. Right? I kind of remember most of season 5 and the big castle I built, and then after that, it just becomes like this blob of memories, and I don't remember like what was what.
Yeah, they do run together a bit, but I think this season might stand out because we got like the fire tick and stuff going. We need stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I think also part of it too is that like I don't always have like a really strong theme for seasons, and this season I totally do.
Yeah, that's gonna help a lot.
That will help tremendously as well. But I guarantee, like 10 years from now, I'll be like, "What season was it I built the Japanese castle?"
Yeah, but you'll remember that you built one.
Season
And
9,
that's
maybe?
good.
I think it was season 9. Like, that's how it's going to go. I guarantee it.
Oh, I haven't been here long enough for that yet. I remember them all.
The
but I've only been in 4.
time will come, Gem, as you slowly grow older and your memory starts to wane and your eyesight begins to go bad and you need glasses and it hurts to stand up and get out of bed in the morning.
Well, hey, I already got glasses, so that's good at least.
Bigger glasses with thicker lenses. So, do you want to hear a funny story? When I was a little kid, like probably, I don't know, maybe like 8 years old or something like that, I thought glasses were like the coolest thing in the world. And I really, really wanted glasses. So I told my mom that I was having trouble seeing, even though I totally could see completely fine.
Oh my gosh.
And she booked me an eye doctor appointment. And I went in and I like purposely bombed the test.
Oh my god.
So that I could get reading glasses because I thought they were cool.
You're insane.
Yep. And then they prescribed me reading glasses and I wore them like 8 times and then never wore them again.
You're insane.
Yep. 8-year-old me was
child.
devious. You have no idea, Gem.
I am like an anti-perfectionist, and it really gets my audience going.
An anti-perfectionist.
I actually prefer when things are not perfect.
Oh, man. This is...
The way that I run a storage room stresses people out.
Not gonna lie, I can feel my blood pressure rising as we speak.
It's great.
I'm like the opposite. Everything needs to be like in its place, perfectly organized.
No, none of that. Can't be having that.
Like, how am I supposed to find everything if it's not organized?
Well, I can find everything, but it works in my brain.
Yeah. What if I need to, like, what if, like, I'm not on the server and you're asking in Discord, does anyone have X thing? And I have a bunch of it, but I can't get on the server to give it to you? Like, how can I tell you, oh, yeah, just go to my storage room and grab it if it's not organized? You'd be there for hours.
Don't worry. I'm a professional at stealing.
But, like, you'd be there for hours just looking for it.
Nah. You underestimate me.
Perhaps. Now, Scar has done a ton of work getting the shopping district all set up, and it's looking fantastic, by the way. I mean, look at the roads and the trees and all the space and all this kind of stuff. It's looking so good. One thing I do just want to highlight is a little bit of a view that he created. Scar, Scar, you made a mob farm. Oh, dear. Okay, well, Scar, it's fine. It's fine. You know what? We have a beautiful view over here. Let me sleep, please. Oh, I can't rest because I'm standing on top of a mob farm. Of course. Okay, let's try right here. I'll have to fix that. It's fine. Okay, anyway, he created this beautiful view with this pink cherry blossom tree that just frames out the castle. And then the beautiful thing is, as the castle expands this way, which it's going to do over the course of the season, it'll still be framed out absolutely perfectly. It's just like, oh, such a good view. I really appreciate Scar considering that as he made the shopping district. That is the wrong button. I meant to hit this one. But I guess I need to clean up this mob farm over here because there are approximately a bazillion zombies and skeletons and well, or maybe, you know what, that seems like a lot of work. Maybe I'll just leave it. That might be somebody else's problem. I don't know. Now, recently we had a Hermitcraft live stream weekend, and during that weekend I was one of the people streaming, obviously, and I decided that I wanted to get Swift Sneak. And in fact, I did. I have Swift Sneak 3. There is an ancient city way down at the bottom of these stairs that we looted relatively thoroughly. There's probably a bit more loot here that I haven't gathered yet.
But there's a decent amount that we did manage to get without any real issues. The thing is, I only have one Swift Sneak 3 book, and I would very much like to have an extra one for my backup set of armor, so I want to get one more. And if we look, hold on, you got to get out from underneath the caves to show this. If we look at our world map, this is Journey Map, by the way, if you're not familiar, my mob farm is right over here, and this is where the hermits are. So we're like, I don't know, 3,000, probably farther than that even. Let's see, this is 6,000. We're about 5,000 blocks away from sort of the main spawn area. And according to Chunk Base, I think is the website. It's the one that you can plug in a seed and see where all the things are. There are actually like 3 ancient cities kind of all in this general area right here. So I want to find another one and get to looting and hopefully get myself another Swift Sneak 3 book. All right, my friends, we have arrived at our next ancient city. I dug a tunnel, drop chute all the way down here. I cleared out the handful of skulk sensors and things that were over here. Although there weren't any shriekers, it was just some catalysts and some sensors. And then the actual ancient city is right through here. So what I'm going to do is just set up like a little bit of a base camp, kind of right here, I think. We're just going to grab out a few things. I'm going to take some night vision potions. We'll grab an empty shulker box to deposit all of our junk in. And then let's put away our fortune pick. We will want our axe. We won't need our shovel. And then I do need a bunch of wool and also another batch of rockets, because we are going to use rockets to get around quickly. Is it a little cheesy? Yes. Do I care? Not really. Is okay. It'll be fine. And then let's actually take this shulker box with us as well. Okay. So that should be everything we need. Let's take our night vision potion so we can actually see. And we'll just put the empty bottle in there, get our wool ready. And now we get to do a little bit of looting. We've already angered someone. Because there's a shrieker right there. I'm going to break that. It's fine if we trigger the warden a couple times. That's not going to be a huge problem, I think. Oh, this is the first time that I have pillared with Swift Sneak, and it is so good. Oh my goodness, how did I live without this? This is actually the first time in my entire Minecraft career that I have Swift Sneak. I've never done this before, and yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was worth it. I'm so speedy. It's incredible. There was a chest over there. I see one down there. Okay. We can do one of those. And we should be able to just kind of sneak over here. Okay, there's the chest. Are there any shriekers around here? I don't actually see any. I think we might be okay to just do one of those. Yeah, no shriekers. Okay, fantastic. We got a breach enchantment. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but it's something. Actually, since we know this is a safe spot, let's just deposit all of this junk into there. Since we know we can do that without getting the warden mad of it. I mean, it would be great if we didn't spawn a warden in. But if we do, we can get away pretty easily with our elytra. So I'm not overly worried. That, I think, is just a chest of potions, right? The one that's way up high like that. I don't think that one actually has a chance for Swift Sneak in it. I might be wrong. But I'm fairly sure that this would just have a whole bunch of regeneration potions in it. Are there any shriekers over here? Yes. Okay. So let's not grab that. You guys can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that chest that's way up high on top of that particular structure can only contain a ton of potions. That one might be different. Okay, this one does have other stuff, albeit not great stuff. So maybe we should check that other one then. Okay, yeah, okay, that was worth checking, for sure. Let's put all this stuff into here. I want to make sure that I get all of this stuff. So let's actually just make like a little platform around. There we go. We got our second Swift Sneak 3 book. That was way faster than I thought it was going to be, by the way. So a success already. I'm not going to complain about that. Well, after our adventure, which was admittedly much shorter than I thought it was going to be, we managed to gather this stuff by digging our way down there. Notably, we got the lava chicken music disc. I fell into a cave and there was a chicken jockey. I think that was how you got it. But yeah, I managed to get that. That's pretty cool. I'll throw that in our music disc collection. And then from the ancient city itself, we got this stuff. There's a couple useful things in here. Unbreaking 3, mending, some templates. But the big thing is this Swift Sneak 3 book right here. And then all of this stuff over here where we got, again, some okay bits of armor and things like that. Another armor trim. But all in all, I can't complain. That was way faster than the ancient city we looted on stream. The ancient city we looted on stream, I did not find a Swift Sneak 3 book at all. In fact, I found 2 Swift Sneak 1s and a Swift Sneak 2, I believe, which I had to then combine, and maybe even one other Swift Sneak 1. Maybe not. Either way, I never found an actual Swift Sneak 3 book. I had to combine lower level Swift Sneak books to get what I needed. But yeah, not going to complain about that. Let me get this stuff all put away. Well, my friends, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I know it's a little bit of a shorter episode, but I had some other things I wanted to get done, and then I got sidetracked playing another game. You may be able to guess the one. Maybe some videos of that coming soon, we will see. But yeah, this episode, I wanted this to be out like a week and a half ago. But we'll get back on track here very, very soon. I do have plans and things. And also, a big winter storm coming. Rude. A big winter storm coming to Tennessee very, very shortly. Hopefully it doesn't knock out power for multiple days. It's supposed to bring quite a lot of ice. So we'll see. Power grid in Tennessee, not really built for ice, but wish me luck. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.